Good morning. I trust everyone has had a great start to this week. Just wanted to give you some friendly reminders in respect to what we're doing moving forward. We just finished the first benchmark for report cards, and they should have went out on Friday to parents. Certainly, we want to make sure if there are students that are struggling in your classes right now, that we're doing our due diligence and getting with Mr. Hogan, who is running our ITI and PST teams in the effort to ensure that students are mastering the academic content that you're disseminating day to day. There's attendance issues, if there are behavior issues, Mr. Hogan also works in that area along with the administration in an effort to try to really see what's going on with the child, the students, so we can best meet those students' needs in the event that they're not really and truly getting what it is we're trying to give right now as it relates to not just the instruction, but really the education of the whole child. I just want to commend our teachers, our faculty for the work that you're currently doing, going into your classrooms. Certainly, seeing a lot of student engagement, seeing students that are working collaboratively, speaking the academic language, and to those students and teachers that are working and doing that work, I certainly commend you. I would ask that you make sure that if students are not feeling well, please don't allow them to lay their heads on the desk. Send them to the nurse office and see what's going on so we can try to hopefully treat that student in that regard. Certainly it's not acceptable with 3 or 4 kids with their head on the desk while a teacher is trying to teach. Or with their hoods on top of their head, because we know we're not allowing students to have hoods on top of their heads or be on their cell phones, that sort of thing. So let's make sure that we're adhering to our non-negotiables that we've established at the beginning of the school year. Certainly our supervisors and teachers who are lead teachers in their respective departments, disciplines are going around as well, trying to be a support, collaborating with teachers, especially some of our novice teachers that are new here to Pinson Valley High School, getting them acclimated and caught up to speed. I want to say that, yeah, we've had a few hiccups with some of our students in terms of behavior and some things that don't really align with what it is that we want to see in our students. But it takes all of us. It really and truly does to help our students to better understand and better appreciate what it is that we're trying to do for them. And so we ask that you continue to help with that piece as well. I understand you have a curriculum that you're certainly wanting to teach and required to teach. But sometimes we have to set that curriculum aside and we have to talk to our kids and we have to let them know that there's right and wrong things to do anything. The choices that they make certainly are critically important in this stage in their lives. And so we want to be there as well to help to guide them and be an extension of what they may or not be having at home and make the balance. So we certainly are providing a whole-rounded opportunity for students to learn and to grow as young men and also as young women. Be vigilant during class changes, standing at your door, making sure that students aren't gathering in large groups in an effort to cut down on maybe some of this foolishness that we may be seeing or have been seeing, and help to guide them to class, making sure that they're getting to and from where they need to be in an expeditious manner. So it really keeps down it's confusing and really helps students to better understand once they get to that classroom that there's something that they're required to do, learning target, something to get them going. And then, of course, from you there are able to get into that classroom and start that quality lesson. But again, I just want to commend you of the work that you're doing. Like I said, I see good learning targets. I see students engaged. I see teachers, facilitating and making sure that the students are getting it, whether it's Tier 1, Tier 2, or Tier 3 when you're working individually with students or in small groups with students based on ability, skill sets. So those things are very encouraging, and we're very excited to see that. Certainly the month of September, we got a lot of things going on. SCA is going to be here and before us with our seniors voting for those very important officers. And then in the next couple of weeks, we have homecoming. So not to be distracted there, but certainly homecoming is a very exciting part of our culture. And we certainly want to make sure that we stay focused, because the end of the 9 weeks is going to be here before we know it. And we want to make sure that our kids are academically solvent and still doing the things that we know they must do as we continue down the road, if you will, in the school year. Please feel free to reach out to any of the administrative team, to include Mr. Noble and Mr. Hogan for the work that they do. And again, we're sorry that we haven't been on or I haven't been on the video here up until this point to give you some information and some direction. But certainly, we want to make sure that you're equipped with all the information that you need to be successful in that classroom. I know Ms. Woodard does an amazing job of getting those notes, those PV notes every weekend, so you'll know what to anticipate to start the week. So kudos to her and Mr. McIntosh for the work that they're doing. And we thank you. If there's, again, any questions that you may have, please feel free to reach out to any of the administrators, and we'll do anything we possibly can to try to assist. Thank you so much, and have a blessed day.